I want to share with you some items that I noticed were still listed on Sephora'S sale section on the website, and you can also pick them up in your local Sephora store. These are the items that I not only own out of the entire list, because I went through it, of course, of every item in Sephora'S sale section. These are the items that I say, definitely, if you want to add them to your collection, if you've been wanting to try them, these are my top picks. Right when you open up the sale section, the very first thing I see as a must-have pick is Urban Decay's Born to Run eyeshadow palette. It's on sale for $29. It goes all the way back. Boom, I can lay it flat, I can hold it like this. I mean, this is my type of a palette. Plus I'm left-handed, so just holding it up like this is perfect, instead of usually right-handed people will go like that. I just had to throw that in. When you look at the shades of the mattes that's in this palette, they are neutral base, but they're warm. So that gives you a really good indication, or at least I like to teach you that way, of what type of looks you're going to get. Overall, this is going to be a warm tone palette. You're going to have some jewel tones over here, but you really have enough mattes to work in your crease or have like one shadow looks. And then you have a lot of the shimmer shades in here, or the satin shades. Those also run more towards the warm side, even if you're looking at the pinks over here on the side, because they build in good with orange and they build in well with like this dark brown here. Then again, you have the other kind of colorful shades over here. But I think that's why this palette was so popular from the get-go, because people would naturally tend to gravitate towards the neutrals. They naturally tend to gravitate towards warm tones. They're very easy to work with. And then if you want to get a little bit bold, you know, a little bit playful with some color, you have some color over here, but it's not a lot. It's not overwhelming. $29, it's at a steal. Again, top priority, I would say. If you need it, you want it, desire it, whatever it might be, this is a palette to get. Becca's lipsticks are also on sale. Now these are the Ultimate Love lipsticks. Tons of shades they have, and those are on sale ranging from about $14.50. Now the ones that are just, I'm gonna say not in a collaboration. So this is the one that I actually have. This is in the shade Rosewood, which is warm. Same with the gloss packaging, you know, kind of springs out. That's how the case is too. I mean, you open it up, you can hear that little pop sound, and then it magnetizes back down. So it's just, it's the little touches that's in the Becca products, their packaging, that kind of adds in why the price can be the price that it is. That's just how I think of it. And then of course you get it at a sale price. You know, it's no brainer. The formula is comfortable. It doesn't dry out my lips. It's not so creamy where it's slipping and sliding. Also another shade in a formula that I can just swipe on easy. You don't have to look in the mirror. And even if you make mistakes, it's not so noticeable. That's just been my experience. Also in the same Ultimate Love formula, but with a collaboration with Becca, I picked out the Khloe and Malika lipsticks. Now I actually picked mine up at my local Ulta. They're on the same price as Sephora'S, so $14.50. Mine at Ulta's are called Hot Buys, but at Sephora they're on sale. I went by the colors that I remember swatching when I first did my review. I just did like a swatch review video on the Becca Malika line. So I got the Hot Tamale shade from Khloe's, like her little collection, because I love my red, and this is a warm tone, so it's a bright, well, orangey, fiery red. And then I have the Brave color from Malika. So this is a true, nice, like true red on me, like that typical blue base red on me. And then I have the Cupid's Kiss, which is actually Khloe's lipstick from her collection. Malika's nude was too light and too, I think it's more of like a pink base. It just didn't look, it wouldn't look good on my skin tone, but how funny is that Khloe's nude works better on my skin tone. So those are the three that I picked out. Also from Becca are the Khloe and Malika Made with Love Glow palettes. Now the one that I have is the one that's with Malika. Now this one again is one that I got at Ulta that was on sale, and it's the same price at Sephora. Also at my local Sephora store, the Made with Love palettes from Malika and Khloe's collection Those were there inside the store on sale for $26.40. Also the same price at my local Ulta. But I noticed that the Face Glow palette is not on Sephora'S website, but it was on the sale section around Memorial Day. So my point is again, when you go to the store, check Sephora store, check for this there. If not, it's going to be on Ulta's website and Ulta's store as well. I do have the swatches for this face palette in the Becca Khloe video that I already have. The link will be in the info box if you want to check out the swatches for more details. But this is the bronzer, and then these are the blushes. And I'm just going to say blush slash highlighter because what I wanted this palette for is a continuation of the blush that's in my Becca Be a Light face palette that I touch each and every single day. One of the pans in this palette is touched every day. This is the blush. It's like a moment of silence. So why I wanted this one is, why did I shut that? Because I wanted to show you the difference. I'll do up a close-up shot here, but this blush shade reminds me of this shade in the Malika one right there, but in the Be a Light it's a little bit darker. My point also is these blushes from Becca are gorgeous. So now I have different colors and I can also use them as toppers on top of my matte blushes, which I have here in this video to show you, and you can also use it as highlighters. So at $26.40 it's a good deal. At the original price I was like $44, but at the sale price it's a steal because I do love my Becca blushes. The last Becca item I want to talk about is another one in collaboration with Chrissy Teigen. Now this is the Becca Glow Kitchen. This is one of the holiday kits that was from December 2018. So it's still trucking, it's still at Sephora. This Glow Kitchen, I'm going to say it like this. This is a chocolate girl's dream. I mean, the darker you go, the more this is going to shine. I am so happy I played with this in the store and love everything about this kit. In the three-piece set you get the lip souffle. This is like their version, Becca's version of their liquid lipstick. This is what I like about their liquid lipsticks too, is that they're comfortable. They're in a whipped formula, so it's not too drying. Well, I take that back. It's not drying on my lips is what I feel. I feel maybe with some people with the whipped texture, you might be like, oh, it might be a little bit too drying, but I don't mind it. And it is in an everyday nude shade, so you can just pair it with practically anything you own already. Another lipstick or a lip liner or a gloss. Just see, real easy. But the two stars of this kitchen kit are these two. Again, a moment of silence. I'm going to first start off with my favorite item in the kit, and this is the, let me get the exact title down because you need to look at this. The Glow Souffle Eyeshadow and Highlighter Duo in the shade Cinnamon Churro. And let me tell you, it smells exactly like a churro. The first time I smelled this, I was like, okay. Be careful. First off, you screw the top off and you have the liquid highlighter right there. So be careful, don't try and tip it over. Okay. I just want to lick it. That's all I want to do is lick it. It smells. Oh God, it smells so good. Anyways, if you are a liquid highlighter fan like I am, I like to put it on by itself. That's what I have on. It just adds that extra oomph. That's what I always say, that oomph. So good. But also on top of the lid is a eyeshadow right there. Now this color, oh, it has a mirror too. This color, I kid you not, my girlfriend can even leave a comment and vouch. This color here looks and reminds me of Natasha Denona's Chrome top coat that's in the shade, I think it's called bronze or metallic bronze. One of the words, it says bronze and it's in a black pot. I'll put it up here on the screen. It looks exactly like it, except Natasha's is that loose pigment. So I remember swatching it and I showed it to my girlfriend when she was in town, and I put this on and I said, oh my gosh, this looks exactly like that color, but this isn't a regular eyeshadow, and it's creamy too. You just take a flat brush and it's just like cream, and then you put it on. I've worn it already in a video. If I can find it, I'll link the video. Oh my gosh, this color is out of control. You will find yourself, well, me, what I found myself is just throwing a few mattes in the crease, put this on, boom, 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 done. Gorgeous eye look. Gorgeous. And it's suitable still for work, if you work in a professional environment, because it's not so shimmery, but you know, like it's like, oh, are you going out, you know, to happy hour afterwards? But it looks beautiful on the eye. This is it. This is it. Third and last piece is the Glow Loose Powder in Cinnamon Sugar. So again, be careful opening it up. And it's just a regular sifter that was on top that I always take off because I work from the cap. I don't mind loose. It's very easy for me to work with. And you can just, you know, swirl your brush in. You can use that as a pigment too, so you can put it in your lipstick, your lip gloss, you can wear it on your eyelid, your tear duct, you can wear it as your highlighter, which is what I've done, and of course all other places that I've also worn it. And it smells too, like cinnamon sugar. Next items I want to recommend are some that I've already have talked about on the channel. They're my favorites as well, but I just want to mention them again because they're on sale. So this is the time. This is the time to grab them up. And also if you're around my skin tone, this is the shades that I would pick. So it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trios. I only have two. These are the only two that I like to wear. This is in Berry Adore and Pink Passion. So depending on your skin tone, there's like pink, there's one that says like cocktail in it, and another one that says pool party too. So the berry one is my favorite because it's deep and rich and has berry shades. This is the blush that I have on. What I do is I swirl the entire brush, my blush brush. So I go boop, 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 and I pick all three shades up, and this is the color that I get. If you just roll your brush through, you'll get the color, and that's how you'll use all the pans up. I always swirl everything. So this is a great shade, Berry Adore. And then Pink Passion, same thing. You might look at this middle shade and be like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. But au contraire, these two shades here mix with that, creates that beautiful flush, that cherub renaissance pink shade that I love. That's so flattering on my skin tones. Just go zigzag, boom, 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 boom. Swirl it on, and Pink Passion is here to stay. Now, I've heard mixed reviews on these. People say they don't last on them, or it's, you know, it's hard to pick up on a brush. I don't have a problem with this. It just picks right up, put it on, and it lasts on me. So definitely recommend it. Again, it comes in different shades, and I've also seen these on the Hot Buys again at Ulta. So again, see, they're competing with Sephora. So if yours is sold out, check your Ulta as well for the same price. And I'm going to close out with Marc Jacobs again, his lip creams. I have two of them. You might be sick of me talking about these because I've talked about these several times. But here's a scoop on these lip creams. If you're my shade, the two colors that I have, Hot Cocoa and Shush Blush. Those are the two shades that work the best for my skin tone. These are coming and going in stock on the Sephora website because I've been watching them because I want another cocoa one. And they only have now a nude shade in stock. So depending on your skin tone, I recommend pick that up. But also they're still on sale at your local Sephora store if they sell Marc Jacobs. I just saw at my local TJ Maxx for $7. So the discount stores now are not only receiving the Marcs now, the Marc liquid lip creams, they're even cheaper, half off now from what is at Sephora. So check your discount stores first. Go look for the Becca products I mentioned. Look for the liquid lip, these as well. And also, I've also seen the Anastasia ones too, the blush trio. So my point now is, maybe we'll just switch the video here to title to check the discount stores first. But if you also don't have those stores where you happen to live, then go to your Sephora because they are on sale right now in the sale section, and they're the only ones I would recommend pick up. Pick it up now while you can because they're great, and I definitely recommend it. And then last would be go to Ulta. If you have a local Ulta near you or you want to check Ulta's website, it's out of stock at Sephora. Check Ulta and go from there. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching, everyone. As always, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful evening. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.